Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Midnight Cuddle Club.
Oh, hello.
All right, so how's everybody doing tonight?
I'm good. Considering you're making me, be on camera. Oh no.
Guess what police officer?
uh, your brother?
Yep.
Is that what you posted about on Facebook earlier?
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yep. Good times.
You're lucky I didn't start throwing hands.
All right, so.
Hold on, can we fix this?
Um.
Can I just lower this?
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Yeah, we're. This is our first time trying to do this, so we're having some technical difficulties. I think we're. Brian, we might be hearing you echoing.
Is that me?
I'm not sure what's going on there. I can't tell if that's me or you.
I think it's us.
You think it's us? All right. We've never had this problem before, but now we're having an echo.
Well, it's probably because we're logged into.
All right, let's try this. Turn off your mic, Brian.
All right, his mic is. Oh, it's us.
It is us? All right. No, his is still on. Oh, turn off your mic. I see. There we go. That's better. All right. So, yeah, this is a brand new thing we're just trying out. We've actually not really done a whole lot with Discord calls anyway, as far as hosting them, so we're still having some technical difficulties, so thanks for dealing with that. Well, we have her running another account because we were planning to try to stream some cartoons through the channel as well, but we never got those problems worked out in time, so that'll have to be next week. But we are going to be screening some animations this week in Decentraland, so that's exciting. There will be more details posted about that, and one of our friends here is in the audience, and maybe we'll get into that in a little while. And he's blowing up the chat, so everybody, feel free to chat in the chat room, as well as, speaking up in the room with us. Anyway, so just so everyone knows, we are recording. We're hoping that this will be like a weekly, late night talk show thing where we bring in different people to talk about, whatever, because we know people from all over the place and all kinds of social media, and we know filmmakers and artists and, tarot readers and bonsai growers and people building things in Decentraland and all kinds of fun stuff. So think about it like a talk show / open mic night, where the guest is just whoever shows up and signs up on the list.
Did you tell everyone where the idea came from?
Yeah, in the write-up, about the thing, everybody read the Midnight Cuddle Club write-up about our cute little animals. I'll let you tell it.
We have a horde. It's not just like a couple animals. It's more than a few. And you could hear I don't know if you could hear our dog barking just a couple seconds ago.
Oh, they definitely heard Rosie.
Yeah, so we have a German Shepherd and some sort of pit hound mix of some kind, and then I think 4 cats, plus some cats that I just bring in randomly sometimes to hang out with us because I don't know. I like having the company of animals, I suppose.
Better than people.
It's so much better than people. Like, I realize all my friends are animals. Like, I barely have any human friends because I'm like happy with all our animals. So, you know, it's worked for me so far.
It's true unconditional love.
Yeah, I mean, cats are weird. I don't know
Except
how
in the
they
case
feel.
of your cat, man. That, yeah.
Except for Pete. I was about to say, except for Pete.
I don't trust that cat. Only cat in the world that I don't get along with. It's so weird. Every cat loves me, but your cat, I don't know, man.
So,
Trust me, Pete hates me too.
oh really? I thought it would just be bad with strangers. So you just tolerate a mean animal, like you just tolerate like something that doesn't like you.
We clash with personalities because we both constantly want Brian's attention.
Okay.
And her issue with me is that when she's in heat, Brian doesn't have sex with her, but he'll have sex with me. And I hold that over her. Like when Brian leaves for work in the morning, she starts meowing at the door. I'm like, sorry, sucker, that's my dude.
That's a whole other thing that we have no experience with. So, I mean, I'm sorry for you in your situation, I guess. That's
The fish
unfortunate.
likes me.
Oh, well. But the reason we call it Cuddle Club is because, like, I'm a night owl. Like, my day really gets going at, like, 9 o'clock at night. And at, like, midnight, I used to work in a studio, and I had, like, a mattress, like a twin-size mattress that Rosie would sleep on, and then Bob would pile on, and then a bunch of the cats would pile on, and I used to, like, take photos of them and put them on my Instagram stories, and I called it Midnight Cuddle Club, because it was always, like, from midnight to, like, 3 a.m. that these animals would all, like, come together and fall asleep together. It was the cutest thing. So that's where the idea first, like, that's where the name first came from. And it was always, like, the nicest thing to look at. Like, I would be working and I would just look over there, and it was, like, the nice, warmest feeling to see them all, like, tucked in together and napping. And they still do that, even today. Like, we have one less cat. Mama cat died a couple years ago. But even now, it's an even smaller surface. And it has, like, 4 animals on this, like, medium-sized dog bed that everyone just kind of finds a place on. And there's a stuffed gorilla that's always on the bed, too. So, 4 animals and a stuffed gorilla. So, it's still a thing. So we thought it would be a nice name for our channel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The chat's blowing up. I love it. Yeah, we've got some other accounts open so we can keep
Midnight
up with
cookies.
the chat.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe we'll do that. We'll, like, do some midnight cookies. That's a good idea. I could
Oh, yeah.
I could
I
use a
mean,
cookie right now.
I don't normally drink coffee this late, but I feel like you're supposed to. I guess on Real Talk shows they like drink water and pretend it's coffee, but I got real coffee at midnight, so it's cool.
That's not a part of it, though. That you just added that on your own.
If you got cookies, you gotta have coffee. I mean,
No, it's milk. You're supposed to have milk in cookies. I don't.
Yeah, what kind of psychopath drinks coffee with cookies?
I'm not
I
Santa
know.
Claus. Why would I drink milk? What
Look
is
who
this?
I live with. Look who I'm living with. No, I thought about it today. I said that, like, this whole idea, I thought the only way that, like, I can do this for an
I'm good with the chai.
the only way I can do this for an extended period of time, I figured it out, how we can keep this going, is I can't talk to you all day. I don't want to talk to you all day, and then we can have this 1 hour where we can like have a conversation. Cause like I'm so antisocial. Like this is why like I don't Discord. I don't
It's
like
true.
Instagram. I
Yep.
don't.
I have to be the face, and it's not a great face to put forward,
Oh,
you
it's
know,
a nice
like.
And so yeah, he does all of that stuff. Like I love like making things and doing the work. I'm like the workhorse, and I'm fine with him being like the face of Zimtimo. That works for me, you know. But like I said, in order for me to be able to do this, like and have a personality for an extended period of time, I feel like I need to just be totally antisocial on Saturdays until we have a weird noise in the house.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I'm looking around. I thought it was a ghost or something.
Oh, we just had a comment. Where's the
Oh,
comment?
man, we got
I can't
people-
read from that far away. He has.
Oh, it's good because you both compliment each other. It's kawaii kawaii. You can feel the love.
Aw, that's nice. That's a nice compliment. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? That's it, guys. It ran
All right,
out.
everybody go home. It's over.
We're done. That was. I guess. Talk on this channel.
Yeah, you can chat there. We actually
Yeah.
started the midnight chat room, but you know what? Everybody's just chatting in the big chat. Like Discord is I love Discord, but it is so complicated. Like you can just get lost with all the craziness. You're like, wait, I know somebody said something, but I don't remember what page that was on. I can't find anything. Like, so hey, wherever everybody gravitates, that's where this stuff is happening.
Yeah. And I can't read any of it, so you'll have to.
Oh yeah, you've got all the good tricks. I'm gonna have to learn from you.
It's reminiscent of the AOL chat rooms.
Oh, it's like AOL, but like awesome because you can do everything. You can just pop videos and GIFs and everything straight into the
Screen
chat.
share and all that.
I mean, I'm loving all the bots, like all the little like, you know, I want to learn all that stuff, the Discord bots, and I want to be able to do do the POAPs directly in the Discord, and you know, the Centra Fun had that earlier. That was so awesome, and like the UTC bot, I need to get, you know, I've been trying to get someone to set that up in the Polygon Advocates, and I don't know how to do that stuff, but the UTC bot would be so awesome to just be able to set everybody up, you know, set up meetings a lot easier.
Is everyone here, like, did they get theirs?
I mean, even this, no, I'm keeping track of all the names, and I'm going to send the POAPs out afterwards, because I can't do all this at once.
And I just want to let everyone know that they're really special. The first one is very special because it's Mama Cat, which is like, she was this old, skinny cat that was fearless. Like when our German Shepherd first moved in, when I first moved in with my German Shepherd, she was the only cat that like didn't give a shit that this big dog was in the house. Like she was like such a champion.
Actually, her real name is Cheney from the Dune series. I named her Cheney because she was my little princess. Yep. But Mama Cat became her name because she had 3 litters and she was like fearless, you know, total. Yeah, she was awesome.
And so she is the first Cuddle Club member on the badge. So it's
Yeah.
very special.
So yeah, the POAP tonight has Mama Kitty on it, so it's very special. And we're gonna do new art every week for the
Yep.
POAP until we do all the Cuddle Club members, and then we're gonna just keep rotating for now. And then we might do other series in the future with that, but that's what we're doing for now. We're gonna try to do this series. I think we're gonna try to do this every week. Maybe if it's too much, we might do bi-weekly, 2 times a month. I don't
What?
know. This.
No, you committed.
Midnight Cuddle Club.
You mentally made me commit to every week.
Okay, well.
And so
Yeah, we're gonna
that's
do this
what I did
every
in my head.
Saturday night.
Like,
But that's the point of it being
there is
an
no going
open
back.
floor, because like hopefully it's not just gonna be us babbling at y'all. Like, we want y'all to jump in the conversation, because
we're
you
not
know.
interesting enough to like keep this going every week.
Y'all are the guests, and yeah, we'll see. We can do more interesting stuff as it
I
expands.
mean, you want us to like tell stories, like ghost stories, do like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to start doing a show and tell of what I made during the week, because that's what I do mostly. Like, I actually like, you know, I make things in real life. I made him this necklace. I don't know if anyone can really see it. You show it off. See
I
that?
saw that.
Yeah.
That's what, some clay?
Yeah. Yeah, and then the fun, like the best part was drilling the holes into it. I don't know why, but like I got a drill that he bought me for my birthday, and that was like the most fun part, was like just drilling holes into things.
It's like a Dremel. It's a Dremel that works like a pen. It's like a pen-sized Dremel.
Yeah, it
really,
was fun.
You know.
So,
Yeah.
but does everyone know like what we do? That was something else we wanted to talk about. Like, you know,
Yeah. Let's get
we-
into it.
we do animation together. Well, I animate the stuff.
I can't draw to save my life, so.
He can't draw. He comes in and tells me like, oh, it's not looking right. Musician.
No, I'm a musician. She is the artist.
I am not at all musically inclined. No.
I can't put lines on paper. I can barely write. No.
You can barely write. I can't.
My handwriting is atrocious.
Yeah.
You would see it on like ransom letters and things like that.
Yeah, it's real like serial killer writing. But yeah, I'm the person who does all the drawing, and I like coming up with weird ideas, and then he kind of helps sometimes find a context for those ideas. Zimtimo NFT soon.
We do have some.
We do.
We have some Get Up PRO NFTs on Rarible. You can find that on one of the channels, but we have some new NFT series planned for the future.
What kind of cartoons? It's mostly it's hard to describe. They're not for children. Like it's for adults.
A lot of people have compared it to like the old Liquid Television stuff, just because like, you know, that's an easy place to go to. I imagine it's not really similar in style at all, but it's old school 2D frame animation. She does it all by hand. She does some digital tricks and things like that, but it's not After Effects, and it's not motion graphics. It's very intensive animation.
Yeah, I'm not a trained animator. I didn't go to school for animation. I went to school for fashion design, and then I studied illustration. So I have 2 useless degrees that I'm now trying to like incorporate into my life. And then I just learned animation like 5 years ago. I just started like playing around, and that's like been kind of good for us, I guess. We've you know, had some good things that we've made. And yeah, I mean, it's all over the place. Like, I wouldn't say that like what we make is like one style or one thing. It's kind of, it's, you know, I don't know, what would you say it is?
Well, I would say it's all very surreal if we're talking like the context of the stories and things like that. Stylistically, she does very different things from project to project. So it's always visually interesting. I guess there are some similarities between maybe like Cosmic Spaghetti and Little Creep. There's some stylistic similarities.
Yeah, and we're screening, what are we screening tonight? What do you guys are gonna watch a couple of our cartoons.
No, we're not. We couldn't.
We're not doing that?
We didn't figure that out. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're not doing that anymore.
No, we didn't figure that out yet. Oh, wait.
Milk cart.
But we are screening, what is that, Wednesday night? Cartoons from the web. Yeah, like we were trying to share the screen from another computer.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that would be great.
Look at that. See, that's why I love Discord. That's why I love this whole thing, man. It's awesome. Like, that's why I love the crypto community, because
Which one do you want to show?
these are my crypto
wanted to
friends that have
do-
popped out, and they said that they will show.
Which ones? We want to do resolution.
Can we show resolution from... Hold on, let me drop a link in the chat. That'll probably be the easiest way. And then you can... Alright, so this is actually the first thing we ever did.
I'll talk about it before we actually play it. But that was the first thing I ever like really animated, and so.
Yeah, this was the first thing we ever did, and she was like, "Oh, it's gonna be a 16-frame GIF."
Yeah.
And I was like, "There's no way you're gonna do this in 16 frames."
Well,
and like, just as a musician, it's weird how like instantly I took to animation because the rhythm of it. I was like, frames are gonna break into certain numbers over rhythm patterns, like whatever. So when she was like, "I'm gonna do this whole thing in 16 frames," I'm like, "No, you're not. Like, no way." And then it's like 300 frames later.
So the house turned into a animation sweatshop pretty quickly. That's what happened. It became a sweatshop. And
this is what came from it. So are you ready to show it? I think everybody has to click watch stream, so let us know when we're ready.
We're going to lose everyone. They're going to watch it, and then there's going to be no one left.
I'm going to click watch stream and see what happens. Okay, I'm there. Is everybody there? Okay, I think we're good. Let's do it.
That was it. I think a lot of the responses when we first shared that was, "Wow, that was short." Yeah, well, I mean, the reason I made it is because I feel like Mickey is kind of a shit. Like, if you watch those early cartoons of Mickey Mouse, like, he's kind of an asshole. And so I was like, but you know what it is? He's so charming that he just gets away with it every time. Like, you're just like, "Oh, it's okay. You'll do better next time," you know? And he never does. Like, he just does it again. So it's kind of like one of the benefits of like being cute, you know? It's kind of a social commentary, isn't it? If you're cute, you can do whatever you want. And
Oops.
Charming. Right, like, oops, it just happened. Yeah, a lot of those early cartoons, like, I watched a lot of those early cartoons. Thank you, great, thank you. I watched a lot of those early cartoons to learn how to animate. And there's a lot of messed up stuff in those.
Exactly.
What's that?
He said it's like a hidden character within a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But so that was the first thing. Cause you know what? I think it was also appropriate because like Mickey Mouse was one of the first like well-known animated characters. So I was like, why not start there? In learning how to actually become an animator. Start with Disney and jacking his shit. It should be like public domain anyway, because like I don't think Mickey Mouse is public domain.
Oh yeah, Mickey Mouse should have gone into public domain like 20 years ago, and
Yeah.
they keep managing to get it shoved back. Actually, Steamboat Willie is in the public domain. But if you use any kind of more modern likeness of Mickey Mouse, you'll still get in trouble for it. So like that old school original Mickey Mouse, you can maybe they're still gonna come after you.
And my character was like, I made mine a little bit like the old school Mickey too. But then that was like also a part of it was like just like the whole like how immoral it is that it's not in the public domain. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not going to get into the whole thing about it now, but, you know, that's a big thing for me is just like, that's why I love, you know, the creator economy going on with NFTs and the crypto space because, you know, Disney
Yeah.
is just buying up everything and they're going to own everything and like little animation stuff like what we're doing doesn't have a place, you know? It's, you know.
I mean, it's also that, like, one of the realities of being an animator is that people don't know, like, how time-consuming it is. And so oftentimes people will want, like, for example, like, I work on commissions, and people will, like, severely underestimate how much it costs because they don't realize, like, you know, a 5-minute animation could take 6 months. And so people just kind of don't realize, and so they don't always value it. And that's why it's really hard to be an independent animation studio. It's hard to compete with, oh, look at that. We got one of our cats in the background.
Miss Alice.
Alice. Alice is a fun cat because she was attacked, when she was a kitten, she was attacked by like a pack of German Shepherds.
It was 2.
2?
2.
You should have just let me say a pack.
It was a whole pack of 2.
It's more dramatic. Like her story is like more impressive this way. When she was a kitten, she was like stuck in a cage, right? And they were like clawing at her, trying to get her, and they actually got like half her tail and one of her toes. And that's how you ended up with her.
Yeah, our friend Michelle brought Alice here. Alice was gonna meet a tragic end, and I had to rescue her, basically.
But she's fine with Rosie. It's weird. She holds no resentment towards other German Shepherds. I feel like she is.
Yep, she's got half a tail and a couple missing toes, but she is the happiest cat we have.
She's
So.
also like the most outgoing.
She doesn't give a fuck.
She goes into like strangers' houses. Like there's an Airbnb down the street, and the people staying at the Airbnb know her. Like this has happened multiple times where they're like, "Oh, it's that cat. It like came into the house and was wandering around." So she doesn't understand stranger danger at all. Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many people here that I don't even know if I know you, and like it's awesome. I'm glad everybody's here. This is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know you. No, some people I know, and then some people I'm like, are you hiding under a name? Like, now people I know are
that's true.
anons.
What is this?
Oh man, busted. Oh, so what else did we plan to get into?
Oh, you do character voices.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really cool because today I was talking about how we're developing a new animated miniseries, and I said, where are we gonna find like voice actors from? Because, you know, we're kind of
Yeah, that's good to know. I mean, if you see more of our work, you will hear me a lot.
we use him all the time.
I am
He's
our
so-
go-to voice actor.
You're very overused at this point.
Um,
We use me. I don't like my voice, and one of the worst parts is like having to sit in a theater and
yes.
listening to my own voice.
Actually, Gerline came up with the name Zim Timo, and when she first
Before we
told
met.
me, when she first told me, I thought of Invader Zim as well.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is interesting, but the name of Zim Timo came to me in a dream. And in the dream, I was like in an art gallery walking around, and I really loved the artwork. It was up on the walls, and I was like I woke up so upset because on the wall it said Zim Timo is the artist's name, and I woke up really upset and jealous because I was like, the work was so fucking good. My work isn't that good. And then I realized like, oh, it was just a dream, and I said, well, I'm gonna be Zim Timo then.
Yeah.
That's who I am. I'm gonna be the artist who's.
One
art I
day
really
we'll be
love.
Jethro Tull.
No, this was like an old-fashioned, like like back when people were allowed to like go out in the world.
Yeah. Shoot us a demo. That would be awesome. And
Yeah.
then yes, the art gallery, was it in the metaverse?
No, it was a real. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a big thing. Like, this would be a great way to connect with people who also want to get involved.
We already know that guy.
If you're
Actually, Brian was in. Brian did voices for one of our thing, or not really voices. He just said some stuff.
it was a
wasn't-
commentary. That
Wasn't
was
really a
used.
character so much, but yeah, you were in one of our films.
Yeah,
Our first real film, I guess you could say.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, get a hero.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're always looking for people who do,
Excellent.
like just different sounding humans. We all hear voices. We've at this point, like, I haven't had it, like, I don't interact with humans because I work from home, and so because of like quarantine and stuff, and because of like my already weird like schedule of being a night owl, like I barely interact with people, and so like all I have are voices in my head and out there. Or I just give voices to like the animals I'm friends with. I don't know. Cats are people.
Yes.
No, remember our Rosie
yeah,
comic?
yeah.
Monkeys are just cats that are people, but
We used to do a lot more comics.
we used to do
early
comics. I used to do comics, yeah.
on, and there was one Rosie comic where we said monkeys are just cats that are people.
Where that was the cat making the observation that monkeys are just cats that are people. Because
Have we found a co-host for the channel yet? Actually, I'm talking to someone in this room. I'm actually talking to two someones in this room, possibly about co-hosting. I don't know if they want to speak up or whatever, but
you don't want to put them.
why
on
are
the
you
spot.
also suggesting? Are you also volunteering? Awesome.
No.
No, I think I don't really have that whole thing planned out. I'm just kind of like trying to figure that out as well. So
Yeah.
I won't say too much about that right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that much about what you're doing. I want to learn. Like, I really do think that this space is for artists and creatives to take control of their work and to like be able to earn a living doing it. Because I feel like for the longest time, like,
Yes. We need to plan for the future.
Yeah.
No, I mean, the way I got into crypto was because I'm working on an album, and I am so tired of dropping my albums on SoundCloud and just like nothing happening. And it's like, Spotify is such a scam. Like, I mean, I don't know if y'all know about the payouts on streaming services, but I think SoundCloud is like paying 0.00700. So maybe there's another zero. No, it's super low, 0.007 per stream, and then you don't get paid if you don't hit $5 a month or something, which isn't even worth it because in order to monetize on SoundCloud, you got to pay $140 for Pro. So you've got to do like
you got to make $140 plus. You're in the hole.
you have to stream at least like 30,000 songs a month
suddenly.
to even break even. Like, it's ridiculous. And
Oh,
who's
cool.
got 30,000 streams? But no, that's what I thought about. Is like, how am I going to do this? Like, how am I going to release my next album? And then I came upon NFTs, and I was like, holy crap, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. And then, like, I already knew about Ethereum and Bitcoin, and I had, like, watched a TED Talk with Vitalik Buterin, in 2017 or something, but didn't invest, didn't think anything of it because money's boring and blah, 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 But then I get into NFTs and I'm like, oh crap, no, this is amazing. This is awesome. Like, and I'm just like headlong in the crap now.
And since then, he hasn't really talked about anything else. And that's like what we talk about.
Oh man. Had you bought 500 Bitcoin in 2010, we wouldn't be talking
Yeah,
right
you
now.
wouldn't be here right now. you would have better things to do than talk to us. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yep. So, but yeah, NFTs and artist community and the whole thing. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's why I'm a Polygon advocate too, because totally, like I love MATIC. I love the whole thing. Like, I think what they're doing with gaming is going to be explosive, if nothing else. But now that they've, got with Hermes Network, I feel like they're going to break that whole stigma of not being decentralized enough. And even the DeFi space can blow up there now. And they're already, like, early. They've already got a bunch of stuff going on. So the other layer 2s are coming, but Polygon's already here. So, in the end, there's going to be enough money in the pot for everybody, I guess. So whatever. Yeah, so what else? We decided to not plan anything.
Well, no, I think,
we had a plan.
I think this is kind of like an introduction, so you can like see.
Yeah, we're
us,
not gonna just get together every week and talk about the same crap. This is kind of like our introduction to be like, hey, this is who we are. And then obviously we'll update as things are going on, but we're hoping to have more of you, the guests, also be the or the audience be the guests. That's what I think is cool about this talk show format, is like, hey, we can all go back and forth between being audience and guest, so.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you guys have like films or music.
Yeah, totally.
Or anything like that, or anything you're working on, art, even.
And yeah, I mean I'd
love to see it.
That's what we're working on in the Decentra Fund Museum as well. So that this kind of thing can go on there as well. Yeah, so should we keep going with some stuff, or does somebody want to jump in here?
Oh, I would like to interject, Ali.
Okay.
I just want to say, hey, Darlene, I've tried to know you for no, I don't want to be on camera, I've been trying on hey, Darlene,
I know how that
nice
feels.
to actually meet you, put a voice to the person who feeds my husband lunch and...
I know. We've never met, and I always like, Brian is I'm always like, but Brian's your best. I'm so sad you guys are kind of leaving. You guys are moving. That's kind of a bummer, but I'm happy for you guys.
Not for a while. There's still time.
Yeah. Because I'm like, Brian's your best friend.
But I always hear the greatest things about you, and I always wanted to hang out, so we'll have to make that happen before we move.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I like to...
Wait, you're announcing this whole thing, you know, like, what if Ernie watches this on YouTube or something, and then they're going to find out everything early?
Oh, shit, that was me, too. I should have shut up. But, yeah, that would be cool.
Soccer.
Yeah, I agree.
No, but it was just nice to, I was just sitting in the background listening. It was just nice to hear y'all together and put a voice and a face to it.
Yeah. Be humans. Like, yeah, I'm not used to being a human, I feel like, most of the time. I'm a little bit, like, behind the scenes, and I try to avoid showing up in front of camera or in person anywhere. I would happily be a hermit. I'm one of those people who could happily, like, live alone and not have people around. So...
I don't think anyone's used to being a human. We're all learning as we go.
That's so true. That's so true. No one really knows what this is all about. Like, we're all just kind of
I don't know. I think
figuring it out.
Neon Genesis Evangelion came close. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think they figured it out.
The project I'm working on right now is a little bit like that, where it's about, like, you know...
Shirley, can you add me on Facebook?
I'm not on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah, I got off Facebook. I was on Facebook in, like, 2017, and someone made a comment that, like, not to me, they just, like, shared a story that offended me so much that I was like, oh, I hate that so much that I just got off Facebook and I never went back on.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Working with angels for an Evangelion NFT collection.
That's cool.
What is this reality cards? I don't know about this thing. I'll have to check this out. Man, NFTs are, like, insane. Like, I can't even keep up with the space. And it's totally one of these things I wish I had more money to get into because, like, I will see an NFT I want and it'll be like, oh, this thing is $200. And I'm like, man, am I really going to spend $200 on this thing? And then I'll look at that same NFT the next day and it's worth $1,500. And I'm like, God damn it. I should have just spent the $200. Oh. Got some eggs.
What is that? Do you know what the egg is?
I don't know about the eggs.
I'm curious about eggs.
Okay. Oh, it's from a game? You know what? I'm thinking about this too. Like,
Do they hatch? Oh, that's cool.
You know what I just realized?
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
yeah, we're like recording this whole thing, but I don't even know. I just realized we're not like recording the chat, so we're gonna be like talking to the chat in the video, and it's not gonna make any sense. Although I left all my notifications on, so they pop up in the corner. So, you know what? We're all learning here. We're trying to figure this thing out. It's actually going pretty well because you realize we've been going for like 47 minutes, and I didn't even feel a lull in the conversation.
No. Like, I haven't run out of a personality yet. That's I was thinking about that too. I was
But
like,
immediately after the camera goes off, she's gonna turn into a pumpkin.
that's what happens. Like, I go out in public and I come back home and I immediately get into like the most comfortable, ugly clothes imaginable and I become a pumpkin immediately. Like, he blinks and I'm like slumped over in my desk, like eating cookies or something. Like, NFTs to fund a film.
I mean, look, lots of ways. I mean, the first way you could do it is just by creating a series. I mean, look, this is the thing with. I mean, it's the thing with anything. The first thing would be, you know, if you had a large community of backers that would buy your NFTs and you already knew you could sell the NFTs, then that's easier because then it's just like raising funds for any film. But if you didn't already have your backers, then you'd have to learn more about how NFT spaces work in order to get more people from the crypto native realm into your film. And I'm actually thinking of like, so, you know, earlier I was saying the reason I got into this was because of NFTs. So my big thing with working in crypto and DAOs is trying to onboard people into crypto the same way I got into it. And that's by doing what I already do. So I want to basically come up with different ways to do what we're already doing in the real world and in our different avenues of life with crypto. So like I want to start different screening events and maybe a film festival that would, you know, bring more people into the space. So, you know, you asking how can I use NFTs to fund a film? Right now it's hard because you would either have to get your people that will already give you money to use NFTs, or you would have to get the community, the crypto native community, to see the merit in buying your NFTs to fund your film. So either way, it's a hill to climb right now because we're all very early in the space. And that's actually the point of this thing we're doing right now, is because I'm bringing people who aren't crypto native into people who are crypto native and putting us all in the same room so we can have these conversations and talk about this stuff. Oh, her computer's dying. So yeah, that's the answer I got for you at this point. But I mean, as far as what the NFT would be, like it could be anything. You could just sell like associated stills of the film, or you know, if you've got poster art or whatever you'd want to do, you could do like 1,000 of the same NFT for a cheap price or whatever, and that way you'd sell a lot of them. Or you could do a number of more expensive one-of-one art for the film, or a small series or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it would be a different approach for any project, and that's kind of what we're, you know, we created Get Up PRO postcards to try to fund Get Up PRO Season 2, because we're midway through the season right now. So yeah, that was our plan, was to do these. I think we have like 3 and 5 of each thing, but when I made those NFTs, I really didn't even have much knowledge of the space. Regardless, what am I doing here?
Plugging that in.
Uh-huh.
There's no.
Okay, I'll get it.
Hold on, we're
All right.
having a technical.
You take over the conversation.
Well, I can't answer that question.
Well, that was it. I mean,
No, he said
that was basically it. Oh.
there was a question. He said, I know a festival that was approached to be backed by a crypto group. Not sure if they're going to go forward with it. I wonder if combining that with traditional crowdfunding would be any benefit.
Oh, Brian's gonna leave us. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Yeah, I mean,
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
bye. That's kind of, you know, not getting totally into the details of it, but I totally I want to start a festival that would be a bridge between normal film festivals and Cryptosphere, and I'm talking to a lot of different people about different facets of it and how it could really work. And yeah, I mean, as far as here's what my big goal, and it would be the hardest part, but if anybody can do it, it's the crypto community. And that is, I want to start a film festival in which every film that screens at the festival gets paid. And, you know, that's like totally not a thing, really, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what my goal would be, is like to create a festival that gets new people into the space and also, you know, gets everybody money. Like, why shouldn't you get money if your film is playing at a festival?
That's true. I mean, that is like one of the like more disappointing parts of doing film festivals, is like, because you can also spend a lot of money going to them. You know, like if you have a film that you made, you want to promote it and you want to be seen as the creators of the film, and it's very expensive, but like, yeah, you don't really
Well, the
get
reality
compensated.
too is the festivals are having a hard time. So it's, you know, a lot of these festivals aren't making a lot of money either. So yeah.
I mean, it's apparent that like it just feels like you have the richest people making more and more and more money, and then like people in the middle aren't making enough money. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Our local festival, I think, is a not for profit.
I don't know.
I think like that's how how it's run. Yeah, a nonprofit. That's a good point.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and a lot of bigger festivals have like volunteer screening, like screeners as well.
Like
Like
programmers, they call
well,
them.
yeah, like the first entry will be volunteers, and then there will be like more paid programmers up the line after they've like cut out, you know, at least 50% of the films.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how every festival works. I'm just telling you what I know based on a little bit behind a few things.
Well,
But yeah, that would be my thing, is trying to make a festival that, I mean, the main thing is that it would be more of an online virtual event. I like the idea of it crossing between, you know, some kind of a streaming thing, but also having parties in Decentraland and the metaverse, and having people, like, having the filmmakers meet in other ways, not just because of, you know, everything going on with lockdowns and all that, but because a lot of the time with these festivals, you know, people can't get to these festivals. People can't actually meet each other. So I really enjoyed last year. We did a lot of festivals last year where we were showing up to Zoom meetings just like this and just hanging out, and you know, that stuff was fun. So that's kind of what this is too, is like
yeah, we met people that that we're like friends with now, that we talk to on a regular basis through that. It was fun.
no, it's not. Nothing's holding me back. I'm in the planning stages. The only thing holding me back is time and planning and getting it done. I'm also in the talk with like multiple DAOs. You know, I'm trying to do this with Decentraland, and I mean, I'm trying to involve Jorge, who has Decentraland, Decentrafund Museum, and we're trying to involve Polygon and Bankless DAO. So there's a lot of different moving parts to get it rolling, and there's also a lot of ideas, and it might be a matter of breaking it down into different events and different festivals for different, you know, so it's more digestible, easier to manage. I don't think we'll have a shortage of people willing to do the work in the festival. That's the good thing, is that, you know, lots of people have shown a lot of excitement for doing it, so it'll be cool.
Look who's decided to show up.
Oh, Mr. Bobby.
This is our dog Bob. He's our porch dog. We
Decentralized. Yeah.
Hey Bob. Bob showed up on our porch, and that's how he made his way into our house. We've been trying to like pawn him off, but he just has stuck around for like years now. So I guess he's ours.
Yeah, I mean, I've even thought of with the festival thing, you know, initially we would probably start off in a more general way of doing, you know, Film Freeway and collecting fees and doing the whole thing and just doing it like a normal fest to some degree, but then slowly turning it into something else and possibly, depending on people who get involved, possibly even starting a new type of platform that's more on Web3 where people would be able to submit films, you know, in another way besides using the typical Film Freeway or whatever. And then, yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah. No, that's why I'm saying a decentralized platform. So, you know, like for instance, you know, there's Spotify and SoundCloud, but now there's things being built on Web3 for streaming music. There's Audius, for instance, on Solana. I'm following their Discord channel, but I don't really know how it works very well. But they're also partnering with TikTok, so that's kind of cool and weird. And I'm thinking about starting a TikTok and joining Audius, even though I don't hold Solana and I've never used anything on the chain, so I'm not familiar. But no one else is doing a music streaming blockchain thing yet, so I gotta try it out as a musician. So yeah. Oh, that's not for us. So yeah, what am I hearing? I don't know.
Someone there.
Oh, yep, somebody. How do I mute people? Or
You can't. We have to listen to them now.
No, there's a way to mute people. I just don't know how to do it. There we go. I don't think that
we
was
can't.
them.
Well, if mine's not muted, like I would have to mute them too. Right?
No. You can like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can mute people from here. I don't know. Anyway, so we have been going for an hour. Does anybody want to jump in here? Does anybody want to keep going, or we should wrap this?
We should wrap it up, and then.
She's like, I'm done with y'all.
No, it's not that. It's let's end on a high note, and unless you can keep talking, it's fine. But did we want to share the thing, or we don't want to?
What thing?
I don't know. What the thing film? You want to do that?
I don't know if Jorge's back. Are you able to show one more film?
He might not be back.
Oh, he's back. All right, cool. All right, y'all. Then I guess we're gonna end with one more film, and it's been a great conversation. We didn't even get like partway through all the stuff we wanted to talk about. So, man, this is awesome. We've got stuff for next week. So yeah, we're gonna do this again next week, the same time, which was whatever it was an hour ago for you. I love all this Discord, UTC. Like, I didn't even know what UTC was like 3 months ago, but now I'm like always relating my time back to that. But yeah, so 4 a.m. UTC. Let's meet back here next week. We're going to have a good time. Where's Cosmic Spaghetti?
It's right there. Is someone watching the X-Files? I'm hearing the X-Files tune. Wait, are you playing it? Or are you playing it?
I'm trying to
send
the
see.
link. Yep. All right, I'm going to drop the link in the chat.
That is the X-Files.
Someone is watching the X-Files. I will...
And that's cool. I'm fine with that. We could watch the X-Files together.
I think I got them.
Or maybe I mentioned it and they realized.
Oh, maybe so. All right. So everybody click over to watch stream, and we will see y'all here again next week. Thanks for joining us, and I will I see everybody in the chat, and I'm gonna go through the video. I'll get the POAPs. I'll DM you the POAPs as soon as possible. So hopefully I can get this POAP bot thing working for next week or something, because this seems like it's gonna be a pain.
You've committed now.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
glad everybody came. And
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Stick around for Cosmic Spaghetti.
It was nice seeing your
Oh, and also Wednesday, there's an event in Decentraland. I'll make an announcement in the chat. I'll make an announcement in the announcement page, so keep an eye out for that. And thanks.
Bye.
Click over to watch the stream. Oh, we changed it. All right.
What do we?
Either way, I will drop the information in the chat for us there, Jorge, and then we will also upload. I'm gonna DM you the POAP. I gotta do it individually. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. You should get into some music stuff with us next week.
To all the audience,
You're okay.
entertain us. Go. Round one. Come on, say something true.
I want people to like me.
Oh. Go. Round two. Come on,
I'm pink, by the way.
Final round. Come on,
You come here often? Great atmosphere. Have you tried the spaghetti? Have you tried the spaghetti? It's fabulous!
I am delighted to share this with you, so get set for something truly divine. Straight from the outer edges of the universe, Cosmic Spaghetti is the first and only energetically correct and vibrationally pure superfood, and it can be on your plate tonight if you order right now. It's available in 3 pre-packed sizes: single, couples, and family size. Aren't they adorable, adorable, and edible? You know, I can't stop eating this. I can't. I want to. It's that good. I want to take this knife, cut open my belly, and stuff all of this straight into my stomach. It is that good. Yum, 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 yum. I'm hooked. So Good. Cut open my belly and stuff all this
Turn it off. I said turn it off.
No.
Next, align the beef so that the grain is parallel with
You're
the knife
obsessed
blade.
with it.
Cut the steak into strips. Lift this flap with your free hand and cut under the fat. Begin by
She's
trimming off all
iconic.
the tough silver skin and excess fat with a sharp chef's knife or bone.
Creep.
Lift this flap with your free hand.
You're basically an
and cut
insect.
the fat in the opposite direction.
How do you live with yourself?
Nice
Next, align the
children.
beef so that the grain is parallel with your knife blade and cut the steak into strips. With your knife blade facing outward, poke the tip of the knife underneath the fat and cut through to create a flap. Lift this flap with your free hand and cut under the fat in the opposite direction.
I don't want to alarm you,
Begin by
but
trimming off all the tough
it
silver skin
seems
and
we're not
excess fat with a
alone.
sharp chef's knife or boning pin. With your knife blade facing outward, begin by trimming off all of the tough silver skin and excess fat with a sharp chef's knife or boning pin.
Hi.
With your knife blade facing outward, poke the tip of the knife underneath the fat and cut through to create a flap. Lift this
Looks
flap
like
with
you
your
could
free
use a
hand
new
and cut
friend.
under the fat in the
Ow.
opposite direction and completely remove.
Don't listen to him.
Next,
Make good
align the beef
decisions,
so that
kid.
the grain is parallel with your knife blade and cut the steak into strips and excess fat with a sharp chef's knife or boning pin. With your knife blade facing outward, poke the tip of the knife underneath the fat and cut through to create a flap. Lift this flap with your free hand and cut under the fat in the opposite direction.
All right, everybody, thank you and good night. We will see you next week at the same time, 4 a.m. UTC, 11 p.m. Central Time, midnight Eastern Time. Thanks, everybody. And thanks for running the stream for us. You're awesome. I'll see you in the metaverse soon enough.